This is a formal announcement that I am no longer a humanitarian. I'm a psychopath now. And it feels pretty good to not feel anything. That's what a mess looks like. I've changed my mind. Instead of trying to help the world and trying to help humanity, I now swear my vendetta and my vengeance against all that seek to deplete and destroy the integrity of what once was virtue, what once was art, which once was creativity. I'd like to show you guys, folks, an example of what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is the Seattle Art Museum. What the fuck is that? Apparently that's art. I was under the impression that this kind of stuff was art. Like, it had to have creativity, human ingenuity, expression of soul. Or just adherence in respect to golden ratio. Now, it's not just that. I took a stroll not yesterday. I went through all of Seattle. I prowled the whole city on my foot. And I peered into every single storefront that had anything hanging on its walls. I was dying to find anything genuine, anything authentically creative. To my dismay, I found not one single piece of art. I saw a lot of things posing as art. Nothing was art. And I'm not here to say that somebody's creative expression, but I call bullshit on that being an act of creative expression. It's just blobs and blurs slapped in a frame, and it's being represented as art. And if we artists, if we're not careful, what's happening is the integrity of art itself is being compromised. And that's what's made me a psychopath. And now I don't give a fuck about the world, because the world is fucked. It's doomed. It's at least doomed for me. I'm too much of a conscious thinker. I'm too much of a consciously aware and a soulful person. I'm too much of a spiritually based person to ever feel happy, to ever feel safe, to ever feel anything other than pure animosity and pure contempt for all that is destroyed, anything that was beautiful, anything that was meaningful, anything that was worthy of existing. So now if I can't have a future, if there's no future for me, if the only future for me is either cancer, psychiatric involuntary commitment, death by cop after jumping on their back watching them beat somebody, or going the other route and becoming some kind of raging alcoholic and total self-destruction and annihilation, which that's not an option either. If those are my only options, if the option of that once did exist, of where I could create any future I wanted, I could live any life I wanted, I could work hard and have it in existence, if that's gone and all that's left is this total horseshit, then I vow to take over the entire Seattle art scene. I vow to look every single one of those people posing as artists in their eyes and say, shame on you, you're a failure to your race. You're a failure. Artists were the last link to this world. We were the last piece of what was human in this world, what was great of this world. Artists were humanity's only hope. That, if the artists themselves have given up, or given in, or settled down, or are doing things half-assed, not even 1/8 of a wholeheartedly, if artists are having the nerve to paint total horseshit, if that's the case, well, then great. I really don't feel anything, and that's awesome. Yesterday when I came back from the city and I was distraught for not only seeing a lack of art, for lack of life and soul, but there's just other strange anomalies of the city that freaked me out too. But after feeling upset and passion for the moment, And then yet again having my boyfriend, having my friends tell me that I just need to calm down, I just need to cheer up. I'm sick of people telling me to just be happy. What is there to be happy over? What is there to celebrate? Our fucking future's gone. What is there to celebrate? Seriously. I'm not happy. And if I don't get to be happy, then I'm still going to commit myself to excellence. But I'm committing that excellence not to better humanity, but to inflict it upon the people who are not committed to excellence. I'm going to go stand right the fuck next to them and outshine their ass. You know, the art supply stores in the future this is what they're going to look like. You're going to walk in, and you're going to see that, an empty shelf, and all that you'll have available for selection will be 2 colors. Probably communist colors. You can either choose black, red, or white. That's it. That's all you get. And you get 1 brush. That's it. Yep. And don't they get that all the things that we think are luxuries or we think that are pleasures in this life, in a non-sick psychopathic society, in a world that's actually based on common sense, reason, and a devotion to health and value, these type of things that we are all enjoying would be considered punishments. If you did something wrong, you would be forced to eat a McDonald's hamburger and listen to Miley Cyrus and sit in front of a flat screen TV all day. That would be your punishment. I feel dead on the inside. I'm still going to make art, but I feel complete deadness as far as my love for this world. I feel completely disappointed and let down that not one single person that I have yet to meet is actually fucking trying, is actually willing to die to continue to maintain something that was real here on Earth. I don't want to live in a world with no love. Do you guys not get that when you live in a world with no love, things like cancer diagnoses will become blessings because they will be your ticket out of here. In a world without love, death is a blessing. In a world full of love, death is a tragedy. We are at that time now where death is a blessing. Life is a prison sentence here on this planet. I feel imprisoned. I feel imprisoned by this lack of everything. All of this is contained within me. And you know how fucking infuriating it is? That the world is so willing to let this shit go? That we're settling out for fucking blobs and poop squares on fucking on depressing ass canvases? That's our fucking future? I gave my whole life to stay creative. I forfeited everything. And then now that that's all I have, I am going to use it as my weapon against creativity. And you better fucking watch out if you're an artist and you're doing things half-ass and you don't really give a fuck and you're passing it off as art and you're getting away with it because everybody else is doing that. Step aside, motherfuckers. Because I'm about to come out into Seattle and I'm about to show you what some real fucking art looks like. And I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying it's authentic and it's real because it's coming from my soul. And it is genuine. That's all I have to say. If I'm being forced to become a raging alcoholic, if I'm being forced to carry the label of a crazy-ass, God knows what, every mental description you could describe, drug-induced, when this is just pure passion and rage, if I have to carry that fucking scarlet letter, then so help me God. In the future, I don't even want to envision the future. I don't even want to envision the future 5 months from now. But I can't even imagine what fucking art's going to be considered to be 50 years from now. It won't exist. Creativity is almost gone. Real creativity is almost gone. So enjoy it while it lasts.